Nevin, even though his percentage isn't quite as good, 90 still phenomenal, just 18 punches landed to the body.
Forward pressure now from Franco Tenaglia. 65 seconds remaining, round 3. On the left hook, straight 1-2 right back from Nevin. The 2 really landed. Here's the rear right uppercut that lands from Luke Nevin. Nevin from the half tie plumb, very heavy. Separation from referee Mike Belgrave. Reach out from Tenaglia. And the duck under once more.
I like the way Nevin, he's getting on top in a lot of these tie-ups. That wears his opponent down. Makes you tired. Makes him carry your weight.
Nevin 6'1" to Tenaglia's 5'10", but he has a very upright stance, does Nevin. So it accentuates that height differential. Tenaglia very prone to the duck under. From the half tie plug, left hand. Tenaglia claiming he was fingered in the right eye. Call of knuckle up from Mike Belgrave.
Belgrave's not having any of it.
On the left hand, good right hook to the body, right uppercut to the body from Tenaglia. Counter left hook from Luke Nevin, right to the body from Tenaglia. Another right hand, right to the body from Nevin before the bell that ends round number 3.
And Sean, what an offensive fight these guys are both having. Unbelievably, just a good job of looking for the right area and finding damage and creating, making it happen.
Luke Nevin acknowledged that, actually apologized for no time called by referee Mike Belgrave.
Maybe he thought, there's only 15-6 left. Oh, good right hand to start.
Right hand off from scratch to start round number 4. Right back, chest to chest comes Luke Nevin. Referees and judges. BKFC 40-year leads assigned by the ISKA. Right hand. The uppercut left to the body from Tenaglia. Half tie plump snatched by Nevin. Nevin on the right hand. Left hook, right hook from Luke Nevin. Good up jab with the right hand from Tenaglia. Tenaglia has that clever little switch of stances. Puts his lead right hand forward and throws that punch. Duck under from Tenaglia. Right hand on the rear right hand this time from the Argentine Franco Tenaglia. See the cut on the top of Nevin's head. And on the jab. There's that rear right uppercut from Tenaglia. 60 seconds remaining, round 4. Uppercut to the sternum from Franco Tenaglia.
There again, Nevin's doing a good job. He can just lay on top of his opponent, push his head down.
Oh, big left hand!
I think that was actually a knockdown.
And ruled a knockdown as such by Mike Belgrave. Here comes the count. Off the left hand, mouthpiece out. Oh! Nevin staggers and the win for Franco Tenaglia. He's now 2-0 in BKFC.
And I'm not sure if that was it. He was that hurt from the fight, or he's just extremely tired right there, so I might have fallen back. Those guys did a lot of damage to each other. That was a phenomenal offensive fight for both guys. I'd watch those two guys fight every time we put on a card. That was a great fight.
A quality fight from 2 quality bare-knuckle fighters. See the flag of Franco Tenaglia? Half Argentina, half Spain.
Let's see what happened right here. I mean, Nevins was in this fight the entire time. Just a nice straight left right there, then kind of pushed down. You could just see he was tired right there. Those guys went to war. They went to battle. And when he stood up, he kind of falls back. The ref is having no more of it. Just a nice, perfectly placed straight left hand right down the pipe. And when you're tired, when you're already worn out and exhausted, when the guy puts all his weight on you when you stand up, your legs are not all the way there.
Nevin was up, but he then rocked back against the ring ropes. And that was what Mike Belgrave did not want to see, to allow this fight to continue. Belgrave not allowing the fight to continue when Nevin falls back right there against the ring ropes. And that is the win for Franco Tenaglia.
And I would have liked to see the scorecards, because I think it was a pretty close fight.
The winner by way of 4th round TKO, Franco Tenaglia defeats Luke Nevin. The left hand. The finish, Nevin, as you saw, beating the count of referee Mike Belgrave, but then falling back against the ring ropes. Belgrave stopping this fight. And Franco Tenaglia, 2-0 in BKFC with emphasis, Chris.
I mean, really impressed with this fight. He dealt with a lot of adversity, especially early, dealing with a lot of body shots. Looked fantastic.
The left hand, the mouthpiece out, drops Luke Nevin, and the win. Victorious by way of 4th round TKO. Franco Tenaglia defeats Luke Nevin.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
People that are missing it are missing out big time.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Saturday, April 6th, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship returns to the UK with 3 championships up for grabs. In the main event, James Lights Out Lilley hunts for his first BKFC title when he faces the undefeated Franco Tenaglia. In the co-main event, Danny Christie defends his light heavyweight UK title against David One More Round. Also, Gary Fox fights Ellis Shepherd for the vacant featherweight UK championship. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
To our main event we go. For the BKFC UK Light Heavyweight Championship, Anthony Holmes versus Danny Christie.
Everything pretty similar here, Sean. You can see a 3-inch reach advantage for Danny Christie. Anthony Holmes going to have to work to get inside and close that distance.
Call of toe the line from Chris Batcheldor. Black and gold trunks for Anthony Holmes. White and gold trunks for Danny Christie. Swing and a miss on the duck under of the left hook of Christie from Holmes. Immediately into the clinch. Immediately the separation from Chris Batcheldor.
It looks like both guys, I don't know if they listen to my keys to victory, but Holmes trying to stay on the outside. Christie working to get into the pocket.
The jab from Danny Christie. Staying on the outside, Christie can't time the left hook. Both fighters with huge support here in Leeds. Both have big supporter sections into the clinch. Short left hand, again a left hand from Holmes. That was clever, now the right hand. Christie on the turn to counter left hand. 65 seconds remaining, round number 1. Feet from Danny Christie.
And you can just see here, Holmes seems to be the faster fighter when he get in. Though the combinations get out, a lot of movement.
See the open hands of Anthony Holmes. Christie again trying to time that lead left hook. Switch of stances from Holmes. Entry. There's the takedown. It is a double slip as such from Chris Batcheldor right back to it. Now 20 seconds remaining, round number 1. Forward pressure from Danny Christie. Holmes on the outside, the duck under into the clinch, and a turn from Anthony Holmes. See the framing of Danny Christie. That draws the separation from Batcheldor. Dunstan head movement from Christie. Dunstan foot movement from Holmes. There is the bell. That is the end of round 1.
When you get a guy like Holmes who's so fast, he has such good head movement, he's moving around so much, hard to pin down, hard to trap. That's when I think Christie needs to really start focus on the body shots, because that can slow him down. It can make him not move quite as fast, and it's hard for him to duck underneath those punches. Inside work right there, and there's that quickness. Jumped in with the punch and just really got the takedown. Christie has to do what he can to slow his opponent down, either getting inside, tying him up, wearing him down, being heavy, or by starting to throw some body shots.
Round number 2. Christie a bit keen off the scratch line. Now round number 2 officially underway. Moves immediately to the outside. On the left hand, heavy into the clinch on the overhook. Jab from Danny Christie. Holmes staying very elusive, showing excellent footwork on the outside. Right hand from Christie on the entry. Duck under again from Anthony Holmes. Christie still trying to time that lead left hook.
He said it's hard to time that against a guy with that kind of head movement. That's why it makes sense to turn it under the body.
Seeing head movement, footwork, elusiveness from Anthony Holmes. Forward heavy pressure from Danny Christie. Christie on the roll through. 65 seconds remaining, round number 2 of our main event. At stake, the BKFC UK light heavyweight title. Into the clinch, double overs held by Holmes to get the separation. Christie resetting. Quick on the 1-2. Holmes exploding into that. There's the duck under from Christie. Into the turn again, the separation from Chris Bachelor, keeping this fight flowing. 35 seconds remaining, round 2. Short on the right hand, underhook, good, clever turn from Anthony Holmes, driving pressure, putting Christie's back against the ring rope. Short left hand from Holmes. Short right hand from Danny Christie. Different contrast, Chris, in striking styles and in movement.
Oh, absolutely. Christie coming straight forward the entire time, wanting to get in a firefight, wanting to sit there and trade with his opponent. Holmes not having any of it, wanting to be elusive, wanting to move, wanting to hit and then get away.
To the clinch again, the overhook snatched by Holmes. Excellent clash of heads. Now a big right hand, another right hand. Huge uppercut just before the bell from Anthony Holmes. We end round number 2.
Right into the round for Holmes. He landed a couple really hard shots right there. He made Christie just cover up. Looks like there's a little gash over his left eye as well. Well, that's a significant cut too. Wow. And let's see if Christie doesn't have a different sense of urgency right here with that kind of cut right there. There's a lot of work trying to be done by Holmes right there. Christie doing a great job of blocking most of this at this point. A bit of a headbutt right there, and then that came with a good right hand uppercut. That made Christie just say, okay, I got to cover up right now.
Mouthpiece in for Danny Christie, up the scratch. Knuckle up from Chris Bachelor, round number 3 underway.
Let's see if
Pressure immediately from Christie.
See if Christie decides I have to do something immediately. This is a bad cut. I might need to try and get the knockout right now.
That movement from Christie. Holmes staying on the outside. Great tuck under from Holmes. Short left hand from Christie. Christie hard on the entry. Good turn from Holmes. Holmes times his explosiveness so well. Christie on the left hook. These are 2 really talented fighters.
Christie really looking to use that head movement, try and get in. He's doing that head movement, trying to come up, looking for the right opportunity. His opponent's still there, he's going to throw that hook.
Christie off the 1. Overhand right. Into the clinch comes Anthony Holmes. And the double unders. Christie off the long jab. Jab to the body from Danny Christie. Right hand, duck under again from Holmes. He is so elusive.
Very elusive for a guy his size.
Big uppercuts, half-time point from Anthony Holmes. Jab into the pocket, right hand. Both fighters starting to open up here with 45 seconds remaining, round 3. Christie on the left hook. Turn from Anthony Holmes. Good refereeing from Chris Bachelor. Christie was turned. See that massive cut over Christie's left eye. Rear right hand from Holmes. At the end of the clinch goes Anthony Holmes. Separation from Bachelor. Heavier in the entry comes Danny Christie off the left hand.
Holmes is just so hard to pin down.
entry from Christie again into the clinch. Closing seconds, round number 3. There is the bell.
These Holmes is just so difficult to pin down and try and catch and try and hit. That's why it's so important to try and work that body right there. You cannot continue to throw these head shots because his head's not going to be there. He does a great job of rolling, ducking, getting behind you. Oh, it's just right there. That looked like was that a headbutt that caused that?
Seeing the heads continually coming together in this fight. Accidental for both fighters.
Right there. Look at that. Very good head movement, especially for somebody of that size. That's just a nasty cut. But if it's not bleeding, it's not getting in the eye. That's the main thing. If the blood is rolling in the eye and you can't see, that's when it becomes a problem.
Round 4 underway. High tight striking guard and forward movement for Danny Christie off from scratch. Holmes stepping back now, stepping forward on the left hand. And that's ruled a slip by Chris Batch. Will go right back to it. Christie cut over his left eye, now cut over his right eye. Stiff jab from Holmes. Christie wiping away the blood over the left hand. Lands the right hand, and down goes Anthony Holmes flat on his back.
And there's what we talked about, that difference in power. Christie's a one-punch knockout artist right there. Holmes needs to throw volume at you. Let's see if Christie tries to jump all over his opponent right now. He better try and finish his fight right now. He's got 2 cuts over his eyes.
Into the pocket comes Christie. Huge left hand from Danny Christie. Christie trying to finish this fight in round 4. A run hand. Left hand, big right hand.
Nice shots.
Knockdown number 2.
Oh, I don't think Holmes is getting up. Look at him. He's not moving at all.
The count of 10. The win and the championship for Danny Christie.
Just what we said. He had to do that right there. He had 2 cuts. They might have stopped this fight. Look at that cut. That is a nasty cut. He had that sense of urgency. He had to do something. It was just that straight right hand that landed, did the damage.
Wow. Danny Christie 3-0 in BKFC. And he is the bare knuckle fighting championship, United Kingdom 185-pound champion.
And you'd have to think at that point, Holmes was probably up 3 rounds to none. Definitely winning the fight.
Anthony Holmes, his first defeat, and this is 6th bare knuckle bout.
And look at that respect right there, Sean.
Respect, class, quality from these 2 first-class, indeed world-class bare knuckle fighters. Anthony Holmes did some great things in that fight. The power and the timing of Danny Christie ultimately shining through.
That's the problem when you have to fight like a perfect fight like Holmes did. He had to keep moving the entire time, not take that big punch. It just took that one shot. As soon as that one shot landed, that straight right, that was the beginning of the end for Holmes. He just was in trouble. He was hurt. His legs weren't there. If you don't have that movement the whole time, if you don't have that head movement, that footwork, it's going to be hard not to get hit again. Just that straight right you just saw right there. Christie came straight forward, had that sense of urgency. I got to end this fight. And he did right there. Holmes did a good job of getting up to keep trying to continue to fight, but at that point, his key attribute right there, his movement, his head movement, his footwork, they were gone. It was just a matter of time until Christie finished the fight off at that point, Sean.
And that is knockdown number 2. The second and final knockdown of this fight. The right hand and the left hand for the championship. Outpouring of emotion for Danny Christie in his corner. Again, you see the clash, you see the respect between Danny Christie and Anthony Holmes. Again, we apologize. Audio difficulties with the in-house audio system at Planet Ice leads to no Ian the Machine Freeman. In the hand raised for the victor by way of fourth-round knockout, Danny Christie. He is now the BKFC UK light heavyweight champion. Phenomenal fight, two phenomenal fighters.
What a way to end the night right there. Just a great back and forth fight. Holmes seemed like he was doing so many good things right there, but once again, he had to fight the perfect fight the entire time. That is where someone like Danny Christie, with that one-punch knockout power, he always has the advantage. He always has a chance. All he has to do is land one, and he did.
See that nasty cut in the left brow and indeed left lid of Danny Christie. Also cut over his right eye.
And you have to wonder if that wasn't what really spurred him when he got that cut over the right eye as well. He's wiping blood from both sides. He said, I have to do something right now.
In round number 4, 2 knockdowns recorded by Danny Christie versus Anthony Holmes to the win. Victorious by way of fourth-round KO, Danny Christie defeats Anthony Holmes.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
People that are missing it are missing out big time.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Saturday, April 6th, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship returns to the UK with 3 championships up for grabs. In the main event, James Lights Out Lilley hunts for his first BKFC title when he faces the undefeated Franco Tenaglia. In the co-main event, Danny Christie defends his light heavyweight UK title against David One More Round. Also, Gary Fox fights Ellis Shepherd for the vacant featherweight UK championship. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
Terry Brazier versus David Round. This is our feature fight of the evening.
And you can see here, Brazier does have a huge 7-inch reach advantage he's going to utilize. Round's going to want to get inside. It's up to Brazier to make it pay each time. Round's going to want to get inside. He uses those bigger hands that he has to try and land some clean shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for our feature fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Presented to you by Nerd Focus Energy, the original Think Drink. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears green and white. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. His official weight, 184.2 pounds. His bare knuckle record stands at 2 victories opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Milford Haven, Wales. Here is the Gangster Prince of Wales, David One More Round. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands at even 6 feet tall. His official weight, 186 pounds. Tonight he steps into the squared circle for the second time. Fighting out of London, England, here is Terry the Dominator Brazier. And our referee in charge of the action, Chris Batcheldor.
As we talked about the mutual respect between these two fighters, Round said, I have to be aware of Brazier's power. Brazier said, I have to be aware of Round's clinch. England versus Wales. Terry Brazier versus David Round. Round number 1. Black trunks for the Englishman, Terry Brazier. Green trunks for the Welshman, David Round. Brazier keeping his lead left hand very low. Jab on the entry, Round right back out.
Got to be careful with this. Can't do that Philadelphia shell type style. You can't do that here.
Flick jab from Brazier. Duck under from Round. And with the jab. See the head movement of David Round. And looking to explode to the inside. Switch of stances for Round. And again, in our fighter meeting, Round was absolutely convinced by using boxing and not brawling, he would really fluster Brazier. The big right hand lands from Round.
He landed a couple hard shots on Brazier right there.
Counter left hook right back. Round acknowledges the punch. Big shot, left hand. Down goes Terry Brazier.
Brazier not using any head movement right now, just eating those shots.
The count from Chris Batcheldor. Up at 8 is Terry Brazier.
Brazier better be careful. He's in big trouble right now. He's not putting his hands up. He's going to get hit hard again.
Round with tenacity to the inside. Counter left hand from Terry Brazier. Quick separation from Batcheldor.
Brazier seems too relaxed right now.
Big left hand and the right hand from David Round. Round flinging Brazier almost from a whizzer into the ring ropes. Ruled a slip. Correctly set from Chris Batcheldor. Counter left hand from Brazier. And down goes David Round. We're at one knockdown apiece.
There's that power right there. Brazier hurt, but still landed a hard shot.
And the mandatory 8 given to Round from Batcheldor. We thought this would be a great fight. So far, this is a great fight. Huge right hand from Brazier. Final seconds, round number 1. There is the bell.
How do you score that one there?
So the 10-8 of Round is negated by the knockdown that Brazier then lands. It essentially resets 10-10, so the 3 ISKA judges here in London have to determine beyond those knockdowns who they felt won the round.
I felt like Round was landing a lot of hard shots the entire time. Brazier landed one good clean shot that did the damage right there. You saw it. Great counter right hand. Another good right hand landed by Brazier. Okay, he landed a few, man. Both these guys know they have to be careful. I felt like Brazier came out there with his hands down, wasn't reacting well to punches. He just was getting hit way too cleanly. He's got to do a little bit better job keeping the hands up.
Chris, just like you, Terry Brazier, David Round are incapable of having a boring fight.
This is their second one. I'm sure the first one was fantastic to watch as well.
Round number 2. Round dropping Brazier in round 1, then Brazier dropping Round in the closing stages of the opening round. Brazier on his back foot, right hand lands. There's the left hook from Brazier. Smile on the face of Round as he took that. You can see Round talking to Terry Brazier.
Round is just extremely tough. Even when he gets rocked and hurt, he still comes back.
Nearly a back fist from Brazier. It's illegal under this rule set. No complaint from Round. No admonishment from Batcheldor. Round on the entry, right hand. Left hand on the exit. 1:15 remaining round 2. Lead uppercut from Round. Jab right back from Brazier. There's the right hand. Now continuing to smile, continuing to talk. Smirk on the face now of Terry Brazier. And this is a very friendly, healthy rivalry. No animosity, but a lot of intensity.
Yeah,
jab from David Round.
This is definitely bragging rights between these two guys.
Right to the body from Round. 1-2 from Brazier. 35 seconds remaining, round number 2 of our feature fight. We're at 185 pounds.
Brazier's got to be careful. He keeps putting that right hand or that left hand down low. It's when he gets in problems.
Round, I believe, acknowledged the corner of Brazier and then made the going to sleep motion. Now Brazier to the inside. Counter right hand by David Round. Both fighters throwing in the clinch to the body. Half tie plum snatched by Terry Brazier. Uppercut from David Round as he snatched the half tie plum.
And they're doing some work in there, Sean.
Big shots on the inside. There is the bell. That's the end of round 2. In our fighter meeting, David Round said, I'll use my boxing through the opening 2 rounds. If it goes to round 3, I will start to turn up the pressure. We are in round number 3.
He's got to be careful. If he does that, he opens himself up, and all it takes is one of those Brazier shots.
The naked right hand from Brazier did not land. Now flicking the jab, Terry Brazier. Now pushing forward again. Brazier staying long off of the one. There's the entry left hook from Round.
There's that left hand being down. I keep warning about it. The overhand right, wide open for it.
Round continuing to use head movement with forward pressure. Made from Brazier. Right hand just off the mark from David Round.
Brazier's got to tuck that chin. He's leaving it way too open right now.
Jab from Terry Brazier. Multiple jabs, left hook. Round on the up jab.
Brazier looks like he's just waiting for that right hand. He's got it cocked and ready to go. Ready for that to explode. Ooh.
Big overhand right lands from David Round, and another right hand. Down goes Terry Brazier for the second time in this fight.
And Brazier keeps standing there with that left hand down, and that's what happened right there. Got knocked out from it.
This fight is over, and the victory for David Round in round number 3.
Wow, what a victory right there for David Round. Brazier came out, trained a lot more for this fight. It didn't matter.
The massive right hand, 2 punches to follow, and the win for David Round, his second in BKFC.
See, there's that left hand. Just kept it too low the entire time. Do a little lazy jab. David Round timed it perfectly, came over the top with that right hand. And you could tell he was targeting that every time. Every time Brazier kept putting that hand down, eventually got hit with the left overhand right.
These are two extremely nice people. They're also two extremely talented fighters. And you see just how much this victory means to David Round.
I'm sure nothing like somebody coming over from Wales and getting a victory. They have to like that little, it's even sweeter than a normal victory, you know what I mean?
David Round proudly represents his native Wales. He did so in our feature fight of the evening versus the Englishman, Terry Brazier. There you see Round with the Welsh flag.
Okay, gentlemen, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Chris Batcheldor, steps in and calls a stop to this fight at 1 minute 28 seconds of round number 3 for your winner. By KO, the Gangster Prince of Wales, David "One More" Round.
And what a performance for David Round right there. Got up off the canvas, badly hit in the first round to get a great victory, knockout in the 3rd round. Well done.
There's something about Welsh fighters in BKFC. James Lilley, David Round. Round number 1, David Round dropping Terry Brazier. Closing stages of the opening round. Brazier then dropping David Round. To round number 3, that right hand, another right. That right hand ends the fight. Step in power. And then the walk away right hand knockout win. In our feature fight of the evening, victorious by way of 3rd round KO, David Round defeats Terry Brazier.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
People that are missing it are missing out big time.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Saturday, April 6th, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship returns to the UK with 3 championships up for grabs. In the main event, James Lights Out Lilley hunts for his first BKFC title when he faces the undefeated Franco Tenaglia. In the co-main event, Danny Christie defends his light heavyweight UK title against David One More Round. Also, Gary Fox fights Ellis Shepherd for the vacant featherweight UK championship. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.